What's going on YouTube? Desmond here with Flip Finder Network, and today I'm going to show you one of the most profitable methods of sourcing for Amazon online arbitrage, and that's going to be manual sourcing. If you're not familiar, manual sourcing is basically you going through websites and sales and things that are happening now and trying to find products that are profitable on Amazon. I haven't done a ton of videos on this, but it is the top ROI sourcing that you will ever do. I talk a lot about reverse sourcing and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, when you're reverse sourcing somebody, you are basically looking at products that they've already bought. So, if we really look at it from a timeline standpoint, you're already behind the game. When you manually source products, you're front line. So you're sourcing those products as they come on sale, which really helps with your ROI. It helps you find products that people aren't necessarily looking for yet. And a lot of people really don't do this as much as they should. But the good news is the more you do it, the easier it gets. So I'm going to poke through a sale here on Academy today, and we'll see if we can find some things, and maybe we might pivot a little bit into reverse sourcing just to give you a little sneak peek at how that works. But let's just jump right into it. So I'm here on the Academy website, and I see they've got 30% off new clearance. So I'm just going to click on that. It's going to pull up a page. We've got over 4,800 products here for sale. Obviously, I am not going to go through all of that. So we've got to narrow that down. I'm going to start by picking a category here, and men's clothing and shoes is what I'm going to pick. You can pick any of these and do this same exact method and have probably similar results. It's all preference. I'm just doing men's shoes just to honestly, because I don't sell any men's shoes, and I feel like I need to practice a little bit on looking for products in that category just to widen my stance on Amazon as well. So, got a lot of products here, and the big key to keep in mind when you're manually sourcing products like this is we need to only open products that we could see selling for double or more on Amazon. And what I mean by that is if we're buying this shoe here at 26 bucks, we need to know, or we need to feel like we could sell this product for at least double that on Amazon, right? So we need to be looking at what 52 bucks sale price, and just kind of use a little bit of common sense. If you're super new, just open them all and go from there. And as you do it more and more, you will get a feel for certain brands and certain products that you just know are going to sell for the price that you're looking. But let's just take it as if we know absolutely nothing. This is a super beginner. If you just started out, follow along, pull up your favorite website or pull up Academy and do exactly what I'm doing here, and we'll find some stuff together. So I'm just going to start by opening all of these listings in the top row here because I don't know a ton about shoes. I don't sell shoes, so I'm not really sure what I could sell for double or more. So let's just start right here at the top. Seems like a good deal. These retail is telling me for 70 bucks. We're getting them for 17. Unfortunately, Academy is actually out of stock on both colors of these, so probably could have been a good flip, but I'm also not going to waste my time trying to source a product that's out of stock. Now, if you're super hard after it, you could try to find this lead, and maybe in the future at some point, Academy has this product back in stock. But for today's video, I'm going to avoid doing that. So let's just move on down the list. You're going to need a couple of tools to help you with this manual sourcing, and the first one is actually free, so totally free. I will put the link to it in the description. It's a Chrome extension called Search on Amazon, and this is going to make your life super easy with cross-referencing things between your source site and Amazon. And this one's totally free. So we're just going to right click this. We're highlighting the product name here, right click, search on Amazon. And that's just going to take what we highlighted and plug it into Amazon. We're going to scroll through it and see if we can find a match. So I'm looking at some Rawlings men's baseball cleats here with kind of a funky, I don't know, zebra looking pattern. And right off the bat, I don't see any products here on the first couple pages of Amazon of that cleat. So chances are it probably either doesn't exist on Amazon or it is a very, very slow seller. So I'm not going to waste any time on that. I'm going to keep moving. Same thing, just rinse and repeat. This method works. You just have to do it over and over again until you find something. And when you find something, then we can pivot into something a little more successful, I guess, if you want to call it, especially if you're just starting out. You're not going to have any idea of what brands or products sell. So you're going to spend a lot of time looking at stuff that just isn't going to be on Amazon or isn't going to be profitable. And that's okay. That's super important to remember. It's not a big deal. As long as you're spending time sourcing, I promise you are learning. Even if you don't realize it, you're learning. So we've got some Under Armour men's Spotlight franchise cleats here, 4.0s. And I see a listing right here. Looks like a good listing. Here's another totally free Chrome extension you can get. It's called DS Amazon Quick View. It's going to be this blue one right here. Another one that's totally free in the Chrome store. Now, I do have the paid version of this. It's a one-time fee. It was super cheap. I can't remember, like 20 or 30 bucks maybe. But you can do everything you need to do with the free version. The only difference is with the paid version, I can actually click on this and see the Keepa chart, I think. Even though it's not showing it to me right now. But anyways, let's open up this listing. We've got some Under Armour cleats here, basically half price, retail at 55 bucks. We're getting them for 26 and some change. So let's pull up this listing and see if we can find something profitable here. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to come down to the variations, and here we have the second tool that you absolutely have to have, no questions asked, if you're going to succeed in the Amazon online arbitrage space. You don't have a choice here. I know it sucks. It is a paid tool, but you don't have any options here. If you're going to succeed, you got to have it. If you don't already have it, I will stick the link in the bio. Or in the description of this video. This is called Keepa. Keepa is essential to have when you're doing this kind of thing with Amazon. Basically, this is a timeline chart of the history of this product, and we can get a lot of information from Keepa, and this is just a tiny portion of what Keepa offers. I have a ton of other videos showing how to source with Keepa, but you got to have it if you don't already and you're actually serious about making some money on Amazon. You're gonna have to get it eventually. So do me a favor and download it with my link, because that helps me keep this channel going. And so first thing I'm gonna do here in Keepa, I'm gonna look at the variations. And if you're not familiar with variations, that's basically different colors or sizes of the same product. So we see here on the Academy website, we've got the black and white, both available in multiple sizes. So we want to come back to Amazon and find listings that match those sizes. So the first one I see here is a black one in a 8.5. So I'm going to pop that open and let's see if we can find it profitably. So we've got the blacks in an 8.5. I do believe those are currently available on the Academy website. We're at clearance for $26.57. They are in stock. So now we're coming up to our second paid tool that we really got to have. This is called SellerAmp. It's a profit calculator. Basically, it's going to tell you how much you can pay for a product and still be profitable on Amazon. This takes into account all of your Amazon fees. It takes into account your inbound shipping. It can take into account your sales tax if you're paying sales tax, any kind of prep fees if you have a prep center. Everything you got to worry about, it's going to calculate into that profit. So I'll stick the link to that one in the description as well. It's really essential, super cool tool, and that's also not all that you can do with SellerAmp, and we'll get into that a little bit deeper later in this video. So we're looking at 26.57, which is great. So 26.57, we're looking at over $9 profit and about 34% ROI on this product. But that's not all we have to do to know whether it's a viable product. We have to come down here to the Keepa chart and we want to verify this product has consistently sold at a profitable price. And we can do that right here in Keepa. We can see over the last 90 days, you can see I got it on 3 months. Over the last 90 days, this product has bounced around a little bit, but is consistently in the mid 50s, upper 50s, even as high as 60 bucks there just a couple weeks ago, which would be killer, right? Now we're making $14 on this product, but consistently in the 50s. We can see our offer count, which is this kind of purple line here, is moving nice up and down. That lets us know that people are coming on to this listing and selling out. They're coming back, they're restocking, all that good stuff. Definitely a good first product to find on Amazon, but we're not done yet. So a little bit of a secret here, and it's not really that much of a secret, but I feel like a ton of Amazon sellers don't utilize this as much as they can. We're going to get that cost down even more, and there's a couple ways you can do that. So a lot of websites will have a first time coupon code, and I'm not sure if Academy is one of those places. I don't source Academy a lot, but you always want to look for that. But what I'm going to talk about today is discounted gift cards, and discounted gift cards are a game changer for your Amazon business. So this is a website called Card Bear, and basically they have a marketplace of gift cards that people are selling. And so if we just come up here and type in Academy Sports, we can see we've got multiple ways to buy discounted gift cards for Academy Sports up to 12% off. Even our worst case scenario here is 6%. So that probably knocks off sales tax for most everybody. Maybe a few places are a little bit higher than that. But if we can get one of these two right here, we can get 12% off. So if we come back over here to our profit calculator and we multiply that by let's see, be 0.9, no, 0.88, that'd be 12% off of our regular buy cost. Now we're down to 23.38. And so even on these dips where it comes down to 50 bucks, we're still very profitable. We're still making almost $9, almost 40%. That's killer on a product like this. And then when that price comes back up like we want it to, we're selling, mid 50s, call it 55. Now we're making $13 and 56%. So that's super cool way, nice and easy way to really boost your profit numbers. So take advantage of those discounted gift cards. That's a really, really easy way to boost that profit. So what can we do from here? We found our first product. It was actually on the first row of this clearance sale that has 186 items. So, take the time to go through all of this stuff. You will find tons and tons of leads. It's really just a matter of spending time doing it. But what can we do from here? So we want to look at the other variations of this product, because chances are if this one was profitable, we may find another one that's profitable as well. So I see some white ones here in the 50s, which are also going to be profitable. Let's open up a couple of these just to double check. So we've got the white ones in a size 8. Let's pop back over to Academy. Looks like we don't have the 8s in stock. Not a big deal. Keep moving. Also have 7.5s. We don't have those available. Again, not a big deal. Keep scrolling. So let's go through a couple more of these variations. See if we can find some that we do have. We've got the blacks in a 9. Let's see, do we have those? Okay, so blacks in a 9 we have available. Let's pop that one open. We're looking at the white ones in an 11 at 50. I believe we had those in stock. White ones at 11, same price. So 26.57 here. Let's look at these blacks in the 9, 26.57. So right off the bat, not super profitable outright, and a lot of other sellers are going to kind of pass on this just because of that. But we know we can get that 12% discount with a gift card. So if we multiply this by 0.88, now we're back in that profitability range. We're making almost $9, just shy of 38%. And again, this buy box moves. So, 50 is kind of our bottom here in the last 90 days for the most part. We've seen it as high as 55, which really brings our profitability up a ton, almost 13 bucks, 55%. Offers coming and going. Definitely a product that's moving. Might not be the fastest, but we're making almost $13 a unit here. So, super easy way to multiply your leads. Make sure you go through those variations. So let's look at another one here. We've got the white ones in 11. I think we were at 26.57. So again, another product that a lot of people would probably avoid. They would just keep moving past it. But since we've got that discounted gift card, multiply this out. Now we're making $5. This one's a little bit low. Probably wouldn't buy this one, especially looking at this Keepa chart. We can see it's dipped down to this 45 mark for a good bit. And here right now, it's been up in the mid 50s a little bit, which would have been great. We'll call it 55, would have been really good profit. So maybe one just to keep an eye on, not necessarily buy. Again, not a big deal. We're not stressing the stuff that doesn't work. And that was just a couple of variations. There's tons more. We got some more white and black ones in the upper 40s, which are probably going to be either very close or profitable. So just off of this one listing, we've already found multiple, at least 3 to 4 products that are profitable and good buys. Now, I'm not saying go buy 50 units of these, but if you can buy 3 to 4 units and we're making $13 a piece on them, that adds up really quickly. So, we're right here in the first row of this clearance sale, and we've already found 3 to 4 products that we could potentially buy and resell at a $10 plus profit. So it's really not as hard as you think it is. You just got to take the time to do it. Super easy stuff, and kind of a pivot you can make from here is get into reverse sourcing, where you're going to pick out a couple of these sellers and go through their storefronts as well. And I've got tons of videos on that, so I'm not going to show that in this particular one because I've already done a lot on it. So let's poke through the last couple ones here, and we'll call it a day. Already found you a couple good products, and I don't want to find too much because I want to leave it to you. But looks like we are actually, this is the same listing, so we already went through this one. So let's go through one more row, and maybe we find something, maybe we don't. I don't know. Again, I'm not super big in the shoes, so I don't really know what stuff sells and what doesn't. And again, you can do this just as easily as I can. You just got to get out there and spend the time looking. So we're looking for some Adidas cleats. Looks like I got a little funky color here, some gold and white. I think these are going to be a match. Not sure if we're going to have the color that we're looking for. Let's see. Maybe they got the gold ones. Okay, so they do have the gold ones here, and we're looking. We got a couple sizes already out of stock, but again, this is a really good sale. These retail at 50 bucks. So same thing here. We're going to come down to our Keepa chart, look at the variations, see if we can find some gold ones that may be profitable. We know we're paying 26 bucks based on that last listing. We need to be looking at least 50 or so dollars to be profitable. I see some gold ones here. Doesn't look like we're quite going to be there. Yeah, so these are like in the 40s, probably not quite profitable enough. Not a big deal. I'm just going to skip it and keep moving on to the next product. Let's search this Puma one here. We're looking for some Puma men's smash. Looks like the black ones are not quite as good of a clearance, so we're looking for the all whites here at 27 bucks. This looks like a match. Seller Amp's telling us we can pay 19. We're at 27 and change. Even with that discounted gift card, not quite going to be profitable there. Amazon's on this one as well. Probably a little bit of a flag. Let's take a peek through the variations. There's only 2 on this one. So again, not a big deal. Just going to keep moving. Back to some baseball cleats. And this is just a rinse and repeat. You just go through this stuff. one by one, and I promise if you spend a couple hours doing this, you will find profitable products. It's just a matter of getting used to the system. I've noticed every Rawlings branded product that I've looked up, I have not found on Amazon. So, that's stuff you need to pay attention to. So maybe, if I continue going down this sale, I'm probably going to skip that brand of products because I'm not finding it on Amazon. So let's go through this last one here and then we'll call it a day. We're at $29.37. Retails at 55. Got a couple different colors here and a ton of different sizes. Maybe we can find these. Looks like there's a good listing right there. Alpha Menace 4 football cleats. Cool. So we got a match here. Again, straight to the variations. We want to see what variations are profitable and selling. So we can back to the variations. I don't know why Keepa glitched out like that. So it looks like we've got some got a couple here, and in the 50s. These say, let's see what size this is. So this is in a 10 at 54 in the black. Looks like we have the black. Do you have it available in a size 10? We're at 29.37. So 29.37, another really good example of a product that isn't quite profitable enough outright, but now that we know that we can get that discounted gift card, so we can save an extra 12% here, when we calculate that in, now we're back into that profitability zone, making over 10 bucks a pop, almost 40%. Keepa chart looks fairly solid. It's been a lot of time in the 50s, even up in 60s. A couple weeks ago, it did drop a little bit here to 45, but our offer count here is trending down. So my guess would be this price is either going to maintain or maybe even go up a little bit here in the near future. So same thing, got a couple sizes here in the 55s. All of those are going to be profitable. And we can see the offer count moving on all of these, which lets us know that they're selling. So uh, spend some time manual sourcing. It's really not as hard as it seems. Again, I know nothing about shoes. I do not sell shoes on Amazon. I just kind of wanted to poke around in a new category today. And, here we are 20 minutes in. I've gone through 2 rows of this clearance sale and already found several products that are very, very profitable. So spend some time doing some manual sourcing. It will be your highest ROI task, I assure you. If you made it this far, thank you for watching the entire video. If you're not already part of the Flip Finder Network Discord channel, I'm going to link that in the description as well. You're probably going to want to join up because you can get tips like this and way more videos than I'm posting on YouTube. I'm putting a lot of stuff over there that's not making it to YouTube, some exclusive type of stuff. Every now and then I drop a lead. So if you're not already in the Discord channel, you're definitely going to want to join. But I appreciate everybody watching. Like, subscribe, comment. If you got any questions, I'm more than happy to help anybody here. I want to see everybody succeed on Amazon because 2025 is your year. Quit working for somebody else, start working for yourself, and we'll see you on the next one.